I mean, it's just so good. Hi you guys, welcome back to the Clean Beauty Code. I'm not in the middle of the freaking frame. Hello. Hi you guys, welcome back to the Clean Beauty Code. I am so excited for today because today we are doing a full brand try on and a full brand review. So we are doing a full try on of the brand Tower 28 and I'm doing a full Tower 28 kind of beauty tutorial, try on, whatever you want to call it. And then we're also going to be doing a full breakdown at the end of the Tower 28 products. So you're getting a Tower 28 try on and a Tower 28 brand review, and I'm so freaking excited because I feel like this brand really is intentional with their products when they launch, and they don't launch like a million products at once. They really like perfect the products that they launch, and I love that. So if you want to kind of see how I got this makeup look, it's a pretty basic makeup look, but if you want to see how I got this makeup look and what shades I use and all of that, keep on watching. I really enjoyed like doing this full like brand tutorial with also other products that I have been loving lately. So if you're excited for this video and more videos like this, then please like and subscribe. And without further ado, let's get into this Tower 28 brand review and this Tower 28 try on and tutorial. All right, you guys, let's get into it. So I already have my brows on. I know someone's gonna say something. I will be doing a brow tutorial. I'll probably do like an updated everyday makeup look because I've been using new products, and I'll do my brows in that. But they're on right now because Tower 28 does not have a brow product, and hair is back. So let's get into it. First things first, we're gonna go on with the Tower 28 tinted sunscreen. I have the shades. I have two shades in this. The shade 40 Runyon, and then the shade 45 Silver Lake. And as you can see, Runyon is a lot warmer. This is more neutral. So I'm going to kind of mix a little bit of both together. I'm going to use actually a little bit more of Runyon today than I am of Silver Lake. Sometimes I just do 50-50. Nothing's ever a perfect match. So this is what it looks like mixed together. And that's generally a good shade for me. And oh, I have to look at my mirror. What am I doing? And I'm just going to apply it to my face. And this is, yeah, this is good. This is going to give me a nice, like, healthy glow. Definitely have some hyperpigmentation right here. And here, I had a really bad breakout, or a really bad hormonal breakout. And she's clearing up real nice, actually. I've been using something new that has really changed how my hyperpigmentation kind of heals. And it's heals so fast. Normally it takes, like, sometimes a year, depending on how dark it is. And this one like clears up really quick, like helps it clear up really quick. It's really nice. So I'm going to talk about that in a separate video, but this is what it looks like without any additional like stuff. So this isn't like full coverage by any means. I definitely would call it light. You can build it up to medium. Like it definitely tones it down a bit. But I wouldn't say it's anything very full coverage, but I prefer that, to be honest. I just want my skin to look like skin. We all have imperfections. I'm going to take the Heavenly Luxe number 7 brush from IT Cosmetics and just go over the top of it. Okay, so that is that done. I'm actually going to take a little bit of the Merit Beauty Foundation 6, and I have it in the shade Buff. That's my like foundation shade from them. I also like to use that as concealer, and if I want a little bit more brightening, I use the shade Sand. I have 2 shades. I really like this stuff. It just is so good. I'm just going to take my finger and apply it with my finger. It does such a good job at covering, but it still looks like skin. And I think that is like, depending on your preference, obviously, but for me, that is like exactly what I'm looking for. Something that looks like skin that I can easily apply. Like even if I don't, like a lot of the time I just take the Heavenly Luxe number 7, touch the top, and then kind of pinpoint. But something that I can use with my fingers, like on the go, easy peasy, lemon squeezy, is like my vibe. There's so many snowplows out today. I hope you guys can't hear them. Okay, so that is that done. I'm happy with how that looks. So next I'm going to go on with concealer. I'm going to use this one, the Rose Ink. I also have the Ilia and Chai, which I've used a million times on camera. I'm going to use the Rose Ink one today. I feel like I need it. I'm actually just going to take my Heavenly Luxe number 7 and blend it out with that. Okay, so that is that done. I'm happy with how that looks. So next I'm going to go on with bronzer. Now I have the Tower 28 Bronzino in the shade West Coast. They have like 6 shades or something now. always find this so hard to open. And this is this shade here. This is a good like summer shade for me. I'm going to dip in with a stippling brush and I'm just going to apply. You can just kind of see, hope you can see, yeah, what it looks like. And I'm just going to apply. So I'm going to kind of place it where I want it and kind of bring it across the side of my head. And then I'm actually going to blend it out with my Tower 28, my Heavenly Luxe number 7 brush. And I really like this to kind of blend out creams a lot of the time. Sometimes stippling brushes are enough, but sometimes I feel like when I don't have the addition of a brush like this, it just can look a little funky. Not always, but just sometimes, especially with creams, when you're layering creams on top of creams, you just kind of want it to look really pretty. So that I feel like looks really nice. It looks really bronzy, but it doesn't look too much. If I wanted to go up a shade, I could, but I feel like this just is like a really good shade match for me. Bring it around the edges and forward. This is like a really pretty summer bronzer specifically for me. It's my preferred summer kind of bronzer. I also prefer powders in general for wintertime. I just find that I'm going to pack it on a little bit more towards the back. I just find that they suit my skin better in the summertime. I really like how that looks. I feel like it gives me a really healthy glow to the face without it being too intense, which I really, really like. Okay, so next we're going to go on with blush. Now I have 2 shades in the Tower 28 blushes. I have the shade Golden Hour, and my most recent one is the shade Magic Hour, which is the more pinky shade. Golden Hour is like really, really bright pink. Like this is my summer shade. I'm going to go on with this one today, the Magic Hour. And I'm going to... This is what it looks like. It's a pretty pink. I thought it was actually going to be too light for me, but it's not. I'm going to put a little bit on the back of my hand, kind of warm it up. And then I'm going to take a Sephora 95 brush. This is the slanted one, and I'm going to kind of apply it on there from my hand so I don't have too much product. Just apply it straight here and kind of don't over apply, but definitely I want to be rosed up today, you guys. I'm in a very, very blushy mood. I feel like I always say that. I feel like everyone's always in a blushy mood lately. And actually, I've really been liking bringing my blush forward. Sometimes I like it just at the tops. I know that's like trendy to do, but sometimes I just really want my entire face to be a blushed up cuteness. So that's intense, as you can see. Like we have some blush and she is intense. And that's not a bad thing. So then I'm also going to take my Heavenly Luxe number 7 and I'm just going to go around and kind of not tone it down, but blend it out nicely. As you can see, that kind of blends it really nicely. And then it also makes sure it doesn't look like it's sitting on the skin. And it kind of just melts in. You can do that with a beauty sponge. You can apply it with your fingers. Anytime I apply blush with fingers, I always feel like on me it doesn't suit. I don't know why. When I'm applying cream blush, not always. Sometimes cream blush looks really good with like when I apply it with my fingers, but sometimes it's just like too much. And whatever you're seeing in the, I'm like looking at the monitor here, I can see it doesn't look as intense as it does in person, but it's definitely like she's blushed up. So I have a little bit left on my hand and I'm going to kind of focus it right here. Like we are blushed to the gods, you guys. I love it. Now I'm going to go on with the rest of my face and then we're going to do lips. And I'm not going to go too crazy with my makeup today. I'm going to go on with this. I have the Persona Cosmetics. What palette is this? The Identity 2. And I'm just going to go in with this shade here, this the shade Loyal. And I'm going to take just a crease brush. Okay, so that is applied. I'm happy with how that's looking right now. Now I'm actually going to go into this palette here. This is my Sephora Clean palette. This is the shade Monarch, I believe. Yeah, Monarch. And I'm going to go in with this shade right here. And I'm going to just apply with my finger. Like that. And it just looks so pretty. And then I'm going to go in with the darker shade right here. And I'm actually going to apply a little bit at the edge. And then I'm going to take the lightest shade in this palette here. Okay, next I'm gonna take a brush like this. It's just like a little buffing kind of brush, and I'm gonna take the Persona Cosmetics shade again, the shade Loyal, and I'm gonna dip into that and pull it down on my lower lash line. So I love that. And then what I'm going to also do is take a little bit of this darker brown shade that I used, and I'm going to just take a little bit on this brush, not too much, and I'm going to smoke out the kind of corner area a little bit, like this part here. Okay, I'm happy with how that's looking. And now I'm gonna go on with eyeliner. So I actually think I'm going to, I have a couple eyeliners with me today. I have the Victoria Beckham one, and then I also have the Cali Ray Beauty one. I have brown and black in both. So I have the Cali Ray Beauty in brown and black. And then I also have the Victoria Beckham Beauty ones in brown and black. I think I want a darker, so this brown color is not as dark, but I think I want to go a little bit darker to kind of create a little bit smokier look. So I'm going to go on with the Victoria Beckham one that I desperately need to sharpen. Oh my gosh. Oh, I have a sharpener here. So here it is sharpened, and I'm just going to take a little bit on my lash line. Okay, so blended out my lower lash line. Now I'm going to go on with mascara. I'm going to go on with the Cali Ray Beauty mascara. And I'm just going to clean off the wand. I love this mascara. Like, why is it so transfer proof? Like, it's crazy. So I'm just going to apply 2 coats on my top and then a coat on my bottom lashes. Okay, so that is that done eyes. I'm liking that look. It's just nice and smoky and cute. Okay, so next I'm going to go on with lips. I have a little bit of the Micole lip oil on my lips right now. I'm going to remove that. Just kiss it off on the back of my hand. And then I'm actually going to, I have 2 lip glosses from them. I have I have a mini of the clear. How cute is this? I love it. And I'm going to go on with a lip liner. So I'm feeling, I like the bronzy look today, so I'm going to stick with that. This is the Victoria Beckham lip liner in the shade 05, and I'm going to apply that. Where did I just put the mirror? Am I okay? There we go. All right. Okay, so that is that. In the monitor, I'm seeing this always shows up a little bit more red than it is in person, a little bit more warm, but this is a really pretty brown. I'm obsessed with it. And then I have the clear shade, and I have the shade Almond in their lip gloss. I think I'm going to do almonds because it's so pretty. And their lip glosses just give the most, like, juicy, just the best juicy freaking makeup look. Lip look. It's just so, like, ugh. If you're the type of person that loves to make their lips look a lot bigger, I would definitely suggest these glosses. They're very, very shiny. I mean, it's just so good. Just look, like just the prettiest skin. Like, everything just looks so good. So let's go, not to toot my own horn and say I did a really good job with my makeup today, but I'm liking my makeup today. So let's go through the Tower 28 product. So first things first, I have a full review on this product, the Sunny Days Tinted Sunscreen. I'm really like this. I feel like it makes my skin look really dewy and plumped up and really youthful, and like that's just the vibe. Looking young forever is my vibe. And these are really good. I like these two together. I can wear them separate. I can wear them together. It kind of depends on like where I'm at in terms of my tan, whether I'm tan, whether I'm not tan, whether it's winter. I'm definitely skew more yellow in winter, so then the shade 40 Runyon would definitely be like my forefront shade, and then a little bit of neutral 45 Silver Lake, because I can't do two, like it has to be like a perfect warm neutral mix for me in general. I like the coverage it gives me, even though I still have some hyperpigmentation showing for me. I just want my skin to look like skin. I don't love fully covering my skin. There's always a time and a place for me. Like if I'm at like a wedding or my own wedding or whatever, I'm definitely going a little bit more full send with like the base I'm using. But in general, I love products like this. Really good. Okay, next, let's go on to the bronzer. So again, I have the shade, oh, I love this. I have the shade what is this, West Coast? Yeah, West Coast. And I really like this shade for me, so I'm gonna just swatch this really quick for you. It's really, really pretty. It's like the perfect warmth. And when I apply it, I just feel like I look really, really healthy. And this is like my preferred bronzer for summertime, just because it has like the prettiest shimmery shade. I don't know, it's just so, so good. It's really pretty. So I really, really like this, and I highly recommend. I could definitely get like a shade up, but for me right now, I like it and it works well. So then next, let's go on to the blushes. So there's two blush shades, Golden Hour and what is this, Magic Hour. So I'm going to swatch Golden Hour for you. This is the one I've had the longest, and this is the more orangey shade. Let me just, it is so pigmented and so bright. Like if you want like a really nice high summer orange cheek, which I know people were loving this past summer, this is a really, really good one, and they last really long. I will say for cream products specifically, they last so long. They just sit and like melt into the skin, but they don't really fade that easily. I mean, of course, if you're wearing a mask, stuff's going to be shifting around town, and setting the top of them with like a powder or putting a powder underneath them makes them last even longer. I'm very impressed with them, and the pigmentation really impresses me. I'm going to go on with the shade Magic Hour, which is the one I applied today. I'm going to go on the other side, just so you can kind of see. And it's just like the prettiest pinky shade, and when you apply it with a brush, you really get like, it packs a punch. Like it is not like too light at all. These are really, really good. I like them a lot. Okay, and then next let's wrap up with the glosses. So I have two gloss shades here. This is for literally the smallest person. It's so cute, it's so small. So this is the clear, really, really glossy, and then this is the shade Almond, which is more of the like milky tone. Is that what it's described as, is milky? It's just the shine on lip jelly, but I think these are like the milky lip jellies, or this one is. So I'm going to swatch this. So this one for you here, this is the shade Almond. This is a brownie tone. It has a little bit of pink in it, which I like. It's just so pretty, and these wear really, really comfortably, and are really, really nice. So I'm going to swatch the clear over here. Oh my gosh, my arm hair is just, I hate to see it. This is the clear here. It's really pretty. I mean, super shiny. Gives you like, I definitely feel like it makes my lips look more plumped up just because of the shine, but it doesn't plump my lips by any means. I feel like I never really find, whenever brands describe stuff as like lip plumping, I'm like, but where? My lips look the same. Not that these do, but these are really, really good. I like them a lot. They sit on the lips really nice. They're not super thick, but they're not super, super thin. They're kind of like, I would say they skew a little bit thinner, but not super thin. Like if I had to compare it to the Amicole lip oil, I would say that it's thinner than that, but thicker than other lip glosses and lip oils I've tried. It has like a really nice feel to it too. It's like hydrating feeling. I don't feel like it's sticky, and like the second the wind gust blows, my lips are gonna be sticking to like my hair, and I'm gonna be looking all types of a mess. Really, really good. I like them a lot. The one thing I don't have here, which I don't know where it went, is their highlighter. I really like their highlighter too. It's just a clear product, and it just gives you like nice sheen here. Right now I feel like my face is dewy enough, and I also misplacing everything these days. In my move, I literally lost a million things, but a really, really pretty highlight to the cheeks. And I think if you're a person that loves like a subtle just glow, you don't want any shimmer, you want just like a light dew to the high points of the cheek. That one's really good, and because it's the same consistency almost as like these in terms of thickness, it lasts. Like it doesn't fade right away. It doesn't last all day by any means because it's more slippy, but it does look really, really pretty. And like when you layer all the Tower 28 products on top, I feel like you just look like a glowing goddess of life. Like you look so pretty. I mean, not to toot my own horn, but I feel like my skin looks really good. Overall, like the whole look is really pretty, really fun, rosy cheeks. You can like pinpoint it to more. Like I know a lot of people love it really, really blushy towards the front or really, really pinpointed. It all depends. I like both. I mean, everyone says depending on your face shape. I just do whatever I want because I don't know what my face shape is or like what would look best on me. So I just kind of do like what my preference is that day. Sometimes I'll do high points and then I'll be like, wait, I do not like how that looks. And then I'll pull it forward and I'll be like, yes, this is what I wanted. This is what I needed. Super, super good. I love Tower 28 products and I can't wait to see what else they come out with. But yeah, that's it. That's it for my Tower 28 full try on and also my Tower 28 brand review. I would love to know what your thoughts are. What are your favorite products? Do you have them? Do you not have them? Have you been interested? Let me know down below. But yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.